Hello everyone, this is Direwolf20 and welcome to episode 92 of Direwolf20's Let's Play of FTB Evolution. Today I want to get the next pyramid piece. We're coming into the, maybe like halfway? Is that about right? Looks like we're halfway-ish. So the next one is the Dimensional Memory Fragment. That is going to be a Library of Alexandria, which I don't think we'll have any problem making. A Dimensional Crystal Matrix from Occultism, which maybe-ish we'll figure out. 32 dimensional shards, 16 Galgadorian metal, and 4 prescient dust, grains of prescience. So let's get the easy ones going first. Like you're just gonna be that, and then you're gonna be a shulker vial. Okay, well, that sounds cool. Let's make sure that we do know how to make vibrant crystals. So let's do this. Let's get 4 of them. And I don't think we need to worry too much about this, but let's get a bunch of shulkers, and then if we need at some point in the future, we can go ahead and spawner them. Is that fair? So I'm going to pop into the end, and where is like a end city? I know I had one. That's not an end city per se. That's like one of those like boss battle arena things. There is one, I think. Northeast. Are you just not going to show up on the map or what, Chief? That might be an end city too, to be fair. End city 1. All right. And then in here, we just find ourselves some shulkers, which I assume to be an easy task. There's shulker boxes, which are cool, but where are the actual shulkers? Oh, there's one. Gotcha. Gotcha. Cool. Works for me. And we're home. What did I do? Great view from up here. Oh, I did the floaty thing? Yeah. I guess that counts as levitating 50 blocks because I teleported. That's pretty funny. So, Shulker, I need one more of you because I need 4 of you. And then Vibrant Crystals. There you go. That's not home. Okay. So then, 4 of you, please. Not grains of prescient. Oh, that's right. I need to put you in the here. That work? Yeah, I think so. What I'll do also is, actually, I think I have one here I can borrow. Right here is where we'll start building up this stuff. Cool. So that covers that. 32 dimensional shard ore. We might. Yep, we have some. It's cool. Done and done. Galgadorian metals, just a bunch of crafting, if I remember. It's not that hard. We just need to smelt up some of you. Some of you. We're going to need you too. That's going to be that. More patterns, please. Fermented spider eye, sure. And then that covered you. We just need you now. All the craftings. Cool. So, assuming we have enough brown mushrooms, we should be good on this front. I should turn you off so that you stop making noise. All right. And then I needed 16 enhanced. So we're going to need a lot of you, and wow, do we need more slime balls, huh? I forget where I'm getting slime balls from, but I have a lot of them. So slime balls are going to be where? There's some slime balls. We have 512 and we have 462. Do what now? Do we have 2 sets of slime balls somehow? 512 implies that it's like over here somewhere, and I'm just not seeing it. Right? There it is. Cool. All right. So that's neat. Now I can use slime pearls to make slime balls, and we have a lot of them, believe it or not. So let's add that. I feel like that'll solve my slime problem, right? Yes. Now, brown mushrooms might be a little bit of a challenge if I want to avoid going this route. I guess if we found mushrooms, that would be cool. What else we got? Garden cloche can grow them. Might be a thing. Spores recreator. What does that do? Is that just like... And then there's bees for them. Interesting, there's a possessed blaze. Let's see what this thing does. Does this grow mushrooms? Because that would be cool. What do you do now? I'm assuming water? And mushroom? And add-ons. That's right, I wanted to make a bunch of you. What's going on down here with you? You should be like cruising latex. Did I break something with latex at some point? It is possible. But you know what I broke? I broke not having acacia wood in here. Remember when I said we'll deal with this at some point? Guess we didn't deal with it. Buddy Dyer. Oh, and I never put add-ons in all of you? That's even worse. Cruising. There you go. Much better. Okay. Now that you're behaving yourself again, and I will have to deal with Akashi Wood at some point in the future. Let's just get you boosted. We'll do a flux point, because I just want to understand how this works. Been a while since I played with this thing. I'm guessing it's just that. It's pretty cool. All right. Now, what happens if I put you in here? Are you going to do all the browns first? I think so. Looks like it. Okay, that's fair. So, I mean, that's doable. It's just a mushroom grower. Does a good job. Do we have slots for mushrooms in here already? Not really. Okay, So let's put mushrooms here. Sounds good. Cool. And then we can have something like this. You guys are all pretty cool. Let's do Ultimate Universal Cable. Okay. And then give me 2 Spores Recreators. Okay. And then export bus. Cables. And water. But the fluid, not the buckets. Cool. I should check my channels at some point, by the way. And then you guys should be getting water. Nice. A little faster would be cool. Okay. Awesome. All right, and then what we should be doing is you're a storage controller, right? And you insert on black. So let's have you maybe extract on brown. I like that. So you're gonna do this. Or you know what I could do? I could just export bus. Let's do that. You can be brown and you can be red. Right? And then you're doing thing. And then you get those and you get those. And then you connect up to here and here. And on the down, you're going to extract. And on the down, you're going to extract. Cool. And that works. And then we've got mushrooms for days. Eventually. Once we back stuff what's there. Cool. Okay. And that gets me lots of mushrooms. And then in a few seconds, we have enough to get this craft done. And then if we ever need more, we can deal with it. Is that fair? Okay, so that should be enough for my Galgadorian 16 craft. It'll take a minute, but not that long. See? All the craftings. Already got a couple of them. Nice. All right, with that complete, that is the easy ones. Now let's look at what's going on with a dimensional crystal matrix. So that's going to need Stryger's higher binding, and some quartz and an ender pearl. So not a big deal to make that. We just need Stryger's higher binding. So let's see occultism. Dictionary of Spirits. Which one is Stryger's higher binding? Let's also check the quests, because it's actually like really nice that the quests do a good job of telling you how all this works. So we did you, right? We also got some of you. Cool. So Where's Striker's higher binding? Did we already do that one? We did do a Striker's. Sweet. So we could be good to go here. So which one's Striker's higher binding? Let's check the Dictionary of Spirits. Striker's higher binding is the one with green and purple on the outer ring. Is it this dude? Might be. Maybe. Yeah, that's about right. All right, so then we need you. And quartz. And an ender pearl. Is that it? Maybe. I'm going to say yes. Mission accomplished. That was not hard at all. Mostly because we already had all the stuff, right? And then you're done, and then it's just Library of Alexandria time. Boop, 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 boop. Okay, so for that, we're going to need an enchantment library, and then we need very specific stuffs. Not that big a deal. Okay. We need between 45 and 50 Quanta, and we need maxed out Eterna and Arcana. So that would be you, but we need to scale back on the amount of Quanta we have. That cool? Okay. And then we need to be at 100 Eterna and 100 Arcana. So we need something that has Arcana only, but no Quanta. An Echoing Deep Shelf would be a cool way to go for that. That looks good to me. Sweet. Cool. I forget, like, what the difference is between that one and this one. I assume I can upgrade this, right? And it won't, like, lose what it has. I would hope so. I would hope so. How come there ain't nothing in there? Shouldn't there be stuff in there? Oh, the light, it was actually on. That's fair. Okay. I'm gonna experiment today. Hooray! All the things are still in there. Right? Yes. It just doesn't look like they're so high because it has a lot more possible storage. Right? But like we definitely have a bunch of fire protection. See? We can get level 9 out of there. Just that we have like way more storage. Speaking of, let's get you back to all 100s. Cool. So that wasn't so hard. So that tells me that we're cool now to go pressure chamber this thing. Right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 items. Yeah. Not too shabby. Told you that one wouldn't be too bad. Just from looking at it, I knew it wouldn't be horrible. The only unknown I had really was this guy. I wasn't sure how much deeper into occultism I needed to get, and the answer was not very. So that wasn't hard at all for my current status. Now that said, I'm sure the next one might be harder, only on account of the fact that, you know, I just said that. Ooh, Mecha Tool. Sweet. So time prism? Well, I get that involved time. So a time prism requires prismatic zirconium, celestigem, raw eclipse alloy, and a time crystal block. Well, that doesn't look so bad. Let's look into making this, because this is the only unknown, as it were. So you're going to need a bunch of that stuff. And what is that in the middle? Polymorphic fluid, which I don't know if we have poly, but we can get, right? We have a bucket in there, but we could get polymorphic fluid stored. That doesn't look so bad. Okay. So what we want is basically a polymorphic, like this setup. But we're going to want you to say that you can collect polymorphic fluid. We want another collector for polymorphic fluid. The only problem is I only want you to run when we're low on time fluid, right? So let's make it so that you already run on a high signal. That's right, because you're sensing. Right, that's right. You sense the existence of polymorphic and then you run. Right? So we should also... Well, no, because it's tricky. Or I could just do, like, similar to you. We could just replicate this setup. I'm just trying to decide if I can, like, reuse that setup, right? Like, we could recreate it, or if I could be, like, super clever about it, we could reuse it somehow. The trick would be, you know what the trick would be? Being really fast. Because you sense every 20 ticks, right? So let's do another collector. Okay. And you're going to go here. Okay. And then we'll get another flux point. I do need to speed that up down there. Or at least keep in stock the appropriate resources. Okay. So you're... But you're going to filter polymorphic fluid bucket allow. And I want you to move every tick. See? If he picks up, like, instantly, this thing doesn't get enough time to sense, right? And then once he's full of polymorphic fluid, then we'll be super cool, right? Now, how did I set this up? That's how I set that up. Okay, so we're going to have a functional storage fluid drawer with one of you. And then we get polymorphic fluid. Then we do this. And now if we look, we should see our bucket of polymorphic fluid. Okay. Then we laser IO. And on the south, we're going to insert up to polymorphic fluid bucket. But I want it to be $32. right? And then on the north, you're going to extract, right? And now we've got polymorphic item fluid. I don't know how that happened, but it happened. I guess the one variable here. Yeah, once it fills up. Yeah, well, cool. All right, let's wrap up the episode here. We'll come back next episode and get this whole thing going. I don't think the time prism will be too hard. Like, these three are just, like, already done. I probably just have to use the digital miner to find some Zirconium in the world, and we're cool. For now, I'll sign off. Hope you guys enjoyed the episode. Take it easy.